Hello and welcome back to Legends of the Dead. We are on a new patch of the game. What has it changed? Not a lot. It added plague resistance to some things, added some changes to legends. One of the main noticeable ones is that this legend screen now looks a little bit different. You can see they've made things bigger and smaller. They've done the same here where active legends are big, but then completed legends are small, and they've also added in a legend library, so you can see all the legends that have spread to your domain you created or were actively promoting. Which is cool. I mean, that's a nice little change. But really, it wasn't a big patch. It did change one thing though that absolutely bugged me. When I first turned on the DLC, I was like, this bugs me. Nobody else is going to notice it. Nobody else is going to care. But it bugged me, and it obviously bugged someone else enough that they changed it. Listen to this. Yeah, you hear how that's no longer like, you know, the loudest sound in existence? Yep, they fixed that, which is nice. But really, it's just for me. That's a little one for me. What we're also going to do for me is we're going to spend this episode, or at least the start of it, trying to, well, basically sort out the realm. We've spent a lot of time expanding and getting titles and being in wars, and there's been a ton of things going on. And we've kind of abandoned the realm a little bit while we did it, because we needed to do it before our character died. Now that we're kind of stable and our character, in theory, won't die, although I have just noticed that his beard is clipping through his face here, which is a little weird, but now he won't die immediately. The realm is kind of secure. It's kind of time for us to take a step back, work out what exactly we need to do with the realm, maybe do some vassal management, and just sort ourselves out. Make sure that when we come to the next episode, we start it up and we're like, oh, I know what we're doing. We're doing this, and we've got these characters doing that, and everything is very secure and everything is good. That's where I want to end the episode. So, let's figure it out, first of all, by having a look at our prisoners. Why is this glowing? I don't know. It's just glowing. Okay, cool. Prisoners! It's been mentioned that we may have some people who are our dynasty in our prison. Is that the case? Maybe. I don't think so, but maybe. Actually, oh, is there one? No, that's VOE. No, I don't think we do. But we can sort that out. Right. So, this person, do we need him? Well, pretty good on diplomacy. What does this give, by the way? It's -5 diplomacy, so he actually has 22 diplomacy. You know what? I think that, plus an inheritable trait, makes him good enough to recruit. I think that gives him, you know, that gives him enough. He's accepted, and he's also only 23. I mean, that's pretty good. You know what? Let's make him an executioner as well, because we need an executioner, although I don't know if he's actually very good at it. I forget what does it tell us what makes executioner good? Executioner. Oh, you know I can do it from this one. Okay. It thinks my son would be good. Why? Intrigue, skill, and prowess. Ah, okay. Well, why don't we make our son our executioner? This dude can just leave prison. Right. Demand conversion recruit. That seems good. He's going to dislike us a little bit, but he's going to like us because we are a different religion currently, so that should be fine. So, let's do it. That guy is free. Who's next? Next up is Gunnar. He's got pretty good martial, but absolutely atrocious prowess. I think this guy is on the get out of here list. I mean, I'm gaining a hook whichever button I press, but he dislikes me if I do this. Does he dislike me if I do this? Yeah, it's exactly the same thing. We could execute him, I suppose. Has he got a family? No. Anyone mad about it? My guess would be mad, but I don't care. Do we have any lowered control in our domain counties? Yeah. Yeah, we do. Alright, well, public beheading for you. Just increase our control a little bit there in Vladimir. Next. Ulfer. Ulfer has pretty good prowess, and he's a reasonable physician. Okay. I don't know if he's good enough to stay, though. He's on the edge, but I think he's probably going to be leaving us here. This is an act of tyranny to execute him. Okay. I think I might just gain a hook and let you go, honestly. The reason you want to gain a hook is if you don't do anything, you lose dread, so yeah. There we go. Hanu. Well, We could convert you. We could also just execute you. But that'll make this guy dislike me. Okay. Well, execute if there's no negative. I think I'll just convert him and then let him go. We have this person here. They have a collection of bad traits. Let's see here. Family and spouse will be unhappy. Yeah, okay. Why don't you convert and leave? Kilu? Yeah, nothing special about you. People will be unhappy if you're executed. Okay, well, why don't you convert and leave? This person, again, nothing really special. All friends and lovers of this guy will be unhappy. Okay. Well, let's, you know, gain a weak hook and let him go. Rostislav, he is not very good. Wait, does this lower prowess? No. Okay. Just want to double check. Burn him at the stake. That's a nice solid one, burning him at the stake. Yeah, nobody cares. Okay, well, sorry. You? That's a burn at the stake here. Oswald? Wouldn't you know it? Oh, he's got a lover? Okay, he's got a friend. Well, you can be allowed to live. If they don't have any friends, they get executed. It's a very vicious thing here. Right. Edmunder? Think you might be executed. Yeah, a little burn at the stake. Ethelwald? Wait, are you friends with the other guy? You are! You tricked me. You were friends with each other. Alright, you can also leave. That's fine. Right. And now we will simply unpause a little bit. Okay. We have some schemers. That's fine. We have some factions. I just want to sort out my prisoners first. Is everyone gone? No, we have a couple of people still thinking about leaving. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Right. Is our prison empty? No, we have one person left. Oh, I missed you. You're an organizer. Welcome to the team. Organizer is a rare trait to have, and it's a very, very good trait to have because it increases the movement speed of your army, which is very, very valuable. So we'll bring him to the court. Okay. Next step. How strong is the faction? Not strong enough. That's all I needed to know. Raise a runestone. Is there any reason to raise a runestone? I mean, it does give us legitimacy, which is nice. That would be very nice. We could... Let's see. Let's just see what we'd get. Vanquish foe or ascension to the throne. So ascension to the throne would get us what? That would get us clout, so 50% levy size. That's a good way to keep your realm together. Ascension of the to the throne, clout. So levy size in a particular place. So it's Osel, Suzdal, or Timorovo. Okay. So that's 400, 250, or 400. Alright, I'll go with the better 400. Let's go. Okay. So now we have more we should have more levy size there in a second, although that doesn't appear to have actually increased our levy size, which is interesting. Plus 25%? Yeah, okay, so it's 540, it's just not updated the number. That's okay, we'll wait for the end of the month just to prove that. And there we go, 540. Yeah, we can do a pilgrimage. We don't, however, need a ton of piety, so there's not really a great reason to do that. Right, next step, I guess what we should do is we should sort out our court a little bit. Get people who do not need to be in our court out of our court. So, caravan master. Actually, you know what we'll do first? We'll do court positions. We'll do court positions, then we'll do that. Then we'll invite people to our court, then we'll do court positions again. Yeah, okay. So, physician. We have at best an average physician. It is our daughter, but she's unlikely to get better. Is there a... Can we get a physician? Yeah. Let's send out a little search for physician thing there. Okay. Next up, caravan master. You're good. Do we have a better caravan master? Yes, we have a 25-year-old who is excellent. Wonderful. We will put you in charge. Court tutor. You're good. Do we have a better one? Yes, we have a 22-year-old who is excellent. Wonderful. We will replace court tutor. Bodyguard. This is our daughter. Now, she's not necessarily the best bodyguard in the world. However, she has 100 opinion of us, which is valuable in being a bodyguard. So that's fine. Antiquarian. That would require us to have a single artifact that we care about having. Now, we could potentially commission artifacts, but that would involve us having a lot more money than we currently have. Food Taster. Stops poison murder schemes. Do we have anyone that we'd want to do that with? Maybe we could put in one of these goods, potentially. He does like me quite a lot. Why can we imprison him? It's a known criminal, yes, but what did he do? Does it tell me in here? Attempted family murder. Yeah, that's pretty bad. Yeah, maybe don't put him as our food taster. Master of the Horse. This is a good position. Knight effectiveness goes up. We have an excellent person in our wife. However, we're going to choose our daughter as she's younger. So it's going to have that position for longer. Okay, next up, we have Master of the Hunt. Don't need it. We're not doing hunts right now. Royal Architect. Could be useful if we're going to do some building. We have a good in here with our player heir, Balder. Also means that we wouldn't necessarily have the Actually, this is great, because this means that when we have a succession, the architect position becomes empty, which is perfect because we don't want to worry about building when we have a succession. That's good. Can I close this top bit? Yeah, there we go. So then it'll stop putting us back to the top again. High Alm Owner, don't need it. Seneschal. We didn't really have much control growth that we needed. Cupbearer. We got a couple of goods in here, but yeah, I don't think we need it. I don't think anyone's going to murder us. Court Jester. Our stress is not high. Court Musician. Again, our stress is not high and we're not holding feasts. What else can you do? You can spread legends. Well, that's potentially useful. Well, you know what? We'll put some... Well, we don't have anyone who's good. Never mind. Bodyguard. We have an excellent one. We have our daughter. Yes, you can be my bodyguard. That's fine. Personal champion. So, you have high prestige. You could potentially be good here. Yeah, we'll put in our daughter. She can be bodyguard and personal champion. Court Chronicler. Yeah, we don't have a lot of good people in here. I'm going to put in this guy for now, and then we'll figure it out in a bit. Yeah, let's put him in there. Okay, and then we have nothing else. Yeah, we have no other positions. Okay, cool. The reason I want to do that first is then when I go in here and assign people, I can now be like, this guy's just some dude doing nothing. Let's get rid of him. Rather than, oh, well, maybe he might be good for this. No, we can find out whether he's good or not right now. So, you are going to matrilineally marry somebody else in another court. Yeah, you're going to marry her. That seems good. Be gone. Champion. Reasonable prowess. Okay, and married. Oh yeah, we only look for unmarried. I forgot. Unmarried. There we go. That makes our list easier. Ruslan, I literally just recruited you. She not in my court? She is in my court. That's fine. Ruslan, you can marry. I'm trying to think of what I need him to... Or who I need him to marry. I guess bring somebody useful into court. What's the highest stat that you can bring in? You can bring in a solid 24 intrigue. Sure. Bring in Yassar. That's fine. Next up, Courtier. You used to have a job. You no longer have a job. Therefore, we will find you somewhere outside the court to live. Why don't you go marry my friend Ube? Yes. I'm sure he'll really appreciate your company. There we go. Oh, Ube's in my court. Well, that was my mistake. I forgot that we recruited our friend to our court. Well, oh well. There you have it. Can't go back on that now. Eudora literally just recruited you, looking for somebody with the same traits. So, inheritable traits. Well, not a ton of options of people with the same trait, given that there is nobody. How about her? She's got quick. It's not the same trait, but it is another good trait. That could potentially be alright. Just drag her into our court. Right. Next up, we have you. Okay, do we have anyone who's Hale? We have somebody... Yeah, we have somebody who's Hale. You're Hale. We could get Bjorn into our court. Bjorn seems like he would be a commander for us too. Seems good to me, and then this means that it's going to or it might upgrade to robust. Yeah, that seems solid. Okay. Send that one through, and then that will sort out our court temporarily. Not completely done with marriages, but it will sort out the first part of our court. Right. Hand me the... Okay, so bleeding out. I'm inspecting the barracks infirmary when a severely injured soldier is brought in. He's losing too much blood. Where's the physician? Skjaldvor is nowhere to be found. A chill runs down my spine. I might be this man's only hope. Suddenly, as if she stepped out of thin air, my daughter Gerther is at my side. She rolls up her sleeves and looks at me. So we can get this random person in my court. Say, step back, this is my patient, or let him bleed, he deserves no better. Yup, he's not good enough. That's fine. Okay, court position. Aha! We can bring in this person, who is excellent. That seems much better. It's going to make Skjaldvor a little unhappy. It's going to cost us some prestige as well, but it does get us an excellent guy in, so let's do that. I'm just assuming no one else is excellent. Nope. So we're going to get Refer in here. I guess when we found out he was excellent, we got a reference. Alright, that's enough joking for today. Let's see, who have we got here who you could marry? A 17-year-old genius. Alright, that seems like a good choice. And let's just wait for that to go through. Wonderful. Right, and you are of course my religion and culture. That's fine. Okay, so now we can do a little checking here. Excellent, 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 excellent. Royal Architect, the best we got is good. As a secondary, bodyguards are kind of exempt. Court Chronicler, yeah, best we got is average. Okay, that seems pretty good to me. Do we want you to do anything? Not really any plagues, but you could give us lifestyle experience, although it's probably more useful in the next character. Anything else that we've got anyone to do? I guess I should use the button. That'll teach me to use it. Wonderful. It doesn't filter. I can see what it's filtering. It's filtering the court positions that aren't filled in. But still, come on. Like, you know. Could you fill in... like, could you do it for the ones that are also... like, have people in them? That would be useful. Right. Apparently I have some guests. Alright, so any guest we want? This guy's pretty good. He's an organizer with 20 prowess. Alright. I'll recruit you. Just going through the list, like, anyone I want. I don't have any more money, so there better not be anyone else I want. Okay. Well, that's fine then. I recruited that one guy. You got someone to marry? I don't know. There's a genius with 37, who's 37 years old. Anyone younger? Not that many people. There's a 17-year-old. Why don't you marry her? That gets us intelligent in the court. Wonderful. Right. Wait a second or two. What's this? Popular opinion. Oh, where? Oh, also, not my capital where it'd be useful. Okay, cool. So, that should now be my court sorted out. From the perspective of people who are adults and not my dynasty. However, I have some people in my dynasty to look at. So, have we got anybody who's doing nothing? Asa? Well, you see, the reason I'm thinking of have we got anyone who's doing nothing is I do have some kingdom titles to hand out, so, you know, it might be worth our while to just hand them out to people. Like, change it to a Scandinavian elective, hand it to someone and leave. But we'll see. So, is she good enough to stay in our court? I think with 19 prowess, I'm gonna say probably. Right? Let's marry you to somebody who is a giant. Giant. Okay, you're gonna marry... Scully. That seems reasonable. Okay. Right. Driffa. Driffa is even better, and she's a champion. Wonderful. Driffa, you're gonna marry somebody with an inheritable trait. And somebody who is really good at... one of these, maybe. Really good at prowess. Yeah, like Ketu, who is Herculean. That seems pretty good. Yeah, he would also be good enough to be a champion. Okay. We now have Sturkar. Again, champion. Good level of prowess. Let's get you a giant. Is there a giant with an inheritable trait that's good? Maybe. It's definitely not a Giant with one. Right. Let's see here. Not inheritable. There we go. So, she seems fine. Yep. Alright. I'm bulling it. She's coming with a ton of claims as well. To everything, apparently. Okay. Well, why don't you marry? And then we have Ear. Maybe not good enough to be in our court. Yeah, maybe just on the edge of not being good enough. Also, apparently not a shield maiden. Oh no, she is a shield maiden. I just missed it. It was underneath my cursor. If she's not good enough, do we have a kingdom to give her? Let's see. So, Gerthariki is the main one. Lithuania, I don't think I hold any land in apart from... Maybe... Nah, it's part of Estonia, so no. Jarmaland. I think the problem is going to be I don't hold any land in this area. Yeah, the problem is I have no land. Okay, and then here I have Lapland, which I hold one bit of land in. Or I did hold one bit of land in. I used to hold this one, but I do no longer. Okay. Maybe there's some people I can revoke titles from. We'll come back. We'll circle back round to you. Right. Next thing, I want to have a look at my... actually, even if I'm circling back round, I should just marry her off anyway while we're here. Doesn't need to be a giant. It can just be somebody with an inheritable trait. Let's see what we got. Got anything that stands out? We got a 24-year-old who is Herculean. Fantastic. Never seen a better option. Right, let's unpause a second, let these go through. Wonderful. Right. So that should now mean that, yeah, we're open on these ones. Now, because we're an emperor, we're allowed an extra accolade. So we should do that. Also, I didn't notice, this one's at level 5. That's actually really, really good. Yeah, that was good. That's giving us 30 army damage. We have a successor as well. Okay. Do we have a better successor? Does it tell me when it's going to change the secondary? So if I clicked on this person, does it change it? How old are you? 25, yeah. I guess it would depend on whether she's eligible to be a contender, right? What was the conditions for contender? I think it used to be disciplinarian as well. I'm fairly certain that used to be that. Well, let's pay attention. What is contender? Tender. Any of these contender? Absolutely not. Why would it be one of the top ones on the list? It's probably at the bottom, and it'll be the last one that we see. Of course it's going to be the last one that we're going to see because we're going to stop looking when we find it, but you get what I mean. Horse archer, politiker, tactician, reeve. I don't know if I've ever seen reeve. Manipulator, mentor, contender. Literally the bottom one on the list. Okay, so to be a contender, you need to have 20 prowess or more, which she has, and then you need to have experience in one of these. She's not going to have the experience because we haven't done a tournament. Alright, well, I guess she'll be something else then. We'll see where what this one turns into, but I think this is a better path because she's also younger than the person who's currently the champion, which I think is generally the idea for a successor on these ones, opposed to dying before the champion. Right. Accolade. We get a new one. So, what have we got? Tactician. Martial lifestyle experience, men-at-arms counter. Okay. Thug for imprisonment chance, which is useful. And dread per tyranny. And then levy maintenance down, levy reinforcement up. Hostile county attrition down by a lot. See, this is disciplinarian. This is what I'm sure we had previously. What's the condition for disciplinarian and why did we lose it? That's the next question. Condition for disciplinarian. Disciplinarian. Ah, you had to have one of these traits. That was it. Yeah, one of these list of traits in 8 prowess. Okay. We could always make it the primary trait, though, if we like it better than tactician. Yeah, I could see us making that a primary trait. This is incredible. When it, like, levy reinforcement means that we reinforce quicker. Attrition means that we don't take as many losses, which I think is generally good. Okay. Bjorn, you got anything that's going to inspire me? I mean, these ones are quite useful, increasing the size of the units, because even if it changes, you still get you're still able to increase the size, and it doesn't like give you any penalty for being above it. Martial per stress level. No, I don't think you're it. Idealist. I don't think you're it either. What's Reeve? Completing the grand tournament gives 1 development level to your least developed county. What? That's pretty good. Alright. Alright. You could, in theory, be a Reeve disciplinarian. But Balder is, of course, our player heir currently. What is Reeve? We know where it is on the list, because it's second to last. Right. Reeve. That's mentor. Third to last? Fourth to last. Okay. Has the trait Administrator and is 15 stewardship or above. Administrator is difficult to get. Wait, does our son have this trait Administrator? How did he get that? Wait a second. Am I misreading? Is it one of any? It might be one of any. That might be the bit I was misreading there. Is disciplinarian? At least one of these. 20 contender is at least 20 prowess. Oh, I misread it. It's one of any. Yeah. So you either have to have administrator or 15 stewardship. We could go Reeve. So you have to have 15 stewardship, secondary disciplinarian, which is up here somewhere. Stewardship and at least one of these traits. Alright. That seems possible. Yeah. Now, do we want it first or second? We want this one first because the development level thing is incredible. Yeah. So I'm going to make Balder the champion of... how about the developmental champion? There we go. That will at least tell me what it is. And then you're going to be a disciplinarian. Why has that got a thing on it? Not retinue vanguard requires primary accolade attribute. Oh, okay. Does this give you a different retinue or something? It must do. Anyway, I want disciplinarian. No, this is the developmental champion. There we go. Perfect. Create accolade. Yes. This is not going to be your successor. Why? Because he's 51. He's literally the only option. Welcome to your successor, Mr. 51-year-old. Okay. We could do with some people with higher stewardship. Fair enough. Fair enough. But right now it just increases patriarchal vassal opinion. What level do we need to get to for the development stuff? I didn't even check. I assumed it was max level. Okay, so level 2 gives you half of it, so you get 50. And then level 3 gets you the whole lot. Okay. And increased control in county will occasionally grant a significant boost. Nice. And it gives us stewardship, I just realized, at level 3 and level 5. Okay, and then this gives us nothing yet, but will give us stuff soon-ish, hopefully. Okay, let's go with that. Seems good. Also, she has an incredible amount of prowess. It's great. Be wonderful if anyone would vote for her. However, they won't, so there you have it. Right, next step. Next step, I think, is reset court children. Let's have a look at our children in court. Sort by age. Other way round. Yep, there's only 3 of them I need to care about, which is good. We have a lot of children who are 0 years old. Wow. Okay, they were getting busy. Right. You're being educated by the genius. You're being educated by this dude. He's intelligent. You're being educated by nobody. Alright, well, I think I can probably improve upon nobody for you here. Given you've only got 1 year left, why don't we find that one of the geniuses and you could be educated by them. Yeah, because you might as well get the full bonus that you can get. Cool. Hey, you could maybe even be the Reeve successor, given that you are about to have enough stewardship. Right? Yeah, you're about to have enough stewardship and you have enough prowess. Yes, that's our Reeve successor. Wonderful. Okay. When's his birthday, by the way? His birthday is in like 6 months. No, a little bit longer. But anyway. Let's unpause. Let these changes that we made kind of affect the world a little bit. Also let time move on. You promoted culture in Osil. Wonderful. So this is 5 development. So I now have 5 votes in... No, in the main election. I have 5 votes, right? In the High Kingdom. I got more, because I now have more from total development. Yes, fantastic. Okay. Cool. Also, it was pointed out, by the way, that we have Know Thyself. So we actually know that we have a year until we die. Like, we know when that's going to happen. Whenever that pops up. So we're actually pretty good on that. Do we need any of this? I don't think we need any of this stuff. I think we could actually probably pivot. Yeah. Maybe we'll pivot to this. We'll go for monthly income. Yeah. That seems good. I mean, our stewardship is currently 0. Is that fine? I guess so. We're able to hold on to an extra one because we're an emperor. Yeah, it's like a solid 0. It's not going anywhere. Let's I guess there's no point taking monthly income. I guess I'll take enemy agent acceptance. Because at the very least then people won't kill us. And then we can go down cutting cornerstones or something into centralization. Yeah, something like that. Right. Notable guest has arrived. Alright. Please leave. That's fine. Right. Next thing. Maybe we hold court now. Maybe now's the time to hold court. Yeah, let's do that. Somebody's going to come to court and be like, can you declare war on this person for me? No. My lord, I'm sure there was someone in the High Kingdom trying to harm my High Chiefess. I have no evidence, but suspect Chieftain Heminger, he resents pretending claims to his chiefdom of Mantarovo, including High Chiefess Marpa's own. I beg you imprison Heminger and put a stop to this madness. Who's this guy? So you hold Mantarovo. Okay. So where is Mantarovo? It's this one. We literally gave him the title. Okay, yeah, I don't really want to get rid of it unless I want to take it back to give Vizjarmaland to someone else. Okay. Also, it only gives me the right to imprison him. It doesn't actually imprison him on that one. The second one, we can try and get the truth of it and then have a reason to imprison him. Okay. We can then imprison a bunch of people. We have a reason to imprison a bunch of people. Okay. Due to some amounts of torturing. I will question Chieftain whatever his name. Okay. Or malice is not a crime. I'm going to say malice is not a crime. The monster of Memel. My lord, I beg you for help. A monster prowls in the forests of Memel, killing cattle and farmers alike. Few have seen it, but the mangled remains of its poor victims leave no doubt. It's clearly a huge lynx, as bloodthirsty as few have ever seen. Please send your strongest hunters and save us from its voracious jaws. Well, first of all, you couldn't handle my strongest hunters, and we could send Freydis, my personal champion, who will successfully go and kill the monster. Yeah, go get him, Freydis. Well done. My vassal High Chieftain Mellet yawns before stepping forward to voice his petition. My liege, I seek your aid in combating the issue of the lack of sheriffs in Accolade. I cannot fix the problem with the resources I have and ask for any aid that you can spare. Give you some gold. My steward can offer you some advice, which will give us -1 stewardship and a severe health penalty. Oh, sorry, it'll give him -1 stewardship and a severe health penalty. Okay, or it's your fault for being so incompetent. Do we like this guy? I guess he's fine for now. We can always take his titles, but if he likes us, it's easier to take his titles. So here's 50 gold. Wonderful. Now we wait a tick so we earn money again. There we go, we're back to neutral. Right. Neighbor lost a war. That's fine. Niece was taken prisoner. Alright. That's also fine. Cool. This guy up here. You hold a ton of land. I want it. Can I have it? Yeah, like all of it. No. Can I have like one bit of it? Maybe. I can maybe have the bit I have a claim on. Okay. Why wouldn't you give it to me? Well, I don't want to. You're a tyrant. I can take this one, though. I can take Accolade, maybe. All I need to do is give him some money, potentially. Personality. He doesn't want to because he is something. I don't know. Don't know what. I guess it could mean this personality, minority. Maybe he doesn't like having it revoked. Okay. Let's see. If we got anyone else we can revoke stuff from. We have some criminals that we can pardon. My grandson can marry? Okay. You could marry... Oh, she's a little older. I'm just seeing if anybody is intelligent. I guess I could also search for this rather than doing what I'm doing, but, you know. We started now. Oh, that's the end of the list. Sort by age. Find somebody around the right age. Do we think this guy's good enough to be in our court? I think he could be good enough to be in our court. Maybe. I suppose. Why? The only reason I'm asking is that Bodil is, like, the perfect age. Although she is also pregnant and she has a realm of her own and, yeah. Why don't you marry this person? Yeah. Why don't you marry her? That seems fine. Right. Prisoner. People who we can imprison. Can imprison you for scheming against me. Not interested. Can imprison you for attempted family murder. Also not interested. Be pardoned. There we go. Right, that increases their opinion of me. Which is good. Right, wait for that to disappear. That's fine. Do we have anyone in the realm we can revoke titles from? I thought we could revoke titles from people who were not my religion. Is that not the case? I think we can revoke them. I just don't think we're allowed to revoke them. As in, I don't think it's a free revoke. Or maybe because he's old soon, he's only a stray. What if I find somebody who's not a stray? Like, you're not a stray, you're hostile. Can I revoke your title? Yes, okay, because it's hostile. Because the other one's only a stray, you can't revoke it. I see. Okay. Let's see what we're going to do here. Let's go into here. Let's go direct vassals, not my religion, and just see if we've got anybody. Sort by opinion of you this way. Because these are the people I can easily take titles from. Now you, I think I have an alliance with, so you're out already. Mellet is the guy we were just looking at. You're also of the same religion. High Chieftain Tali Valdis. Can we take your titles? Prussia, no. Corunia, no. You're literally the other person I was looking at. We have Gardinus here. You will not give us anything. We have Livonia. We could potentially force a war and just take a ton of them. I'm kind of tempted to just force a war with them, honestly. If we're going to do that, let's fix the ones that we can fix. So let's fix these two up here. So you will convert. Wonderful. I'll just convert you. That's fine. You. 57%. I can't send you a gift right now, but maybe in a second. You? Would you convert? 50? Yeah, we'll think about it. At least I got that guy for free. That's okay. Right. How many people dislike me who are just my my vassal in general? Other way around here. We only have 6 who dislike us, and they're all in the same area, roughly. Yeah. I think we're gonna be fine if we do it. Yeah, I think we go for a high risk revoke. If we get it, we get it. If we don't get it, that's also fine. But let's also fix our successions first. So you're Scandinavian elective. You're Scandinavian elective. This one, while we're here, you're Scandinavian elective. And hopefully this doesn't break everything by putting this to Scandinavian elective. Okay, and I'm just going to vote for Balder in all of them. Why am I voting for Balder and not someone younger? Because they might vote for Balder. That's my only real answer, is they might actually vote for him, unlike everybody else. Right, so I'll cast my votes. How does that make succession look? We lose the Kingdom of Lithuania to this guy. That's fine. Okay. Promote a legend. Yeah, I would love to do our own legend as well at some point, but we'll see. Right. I think I'm ready to try and take a bit of land. Maybe off of this guy? I'm going to try and take the one that you said I could have. So, Coronia. It doesn't get rid of my reason to revoke titles. It's a 34% chance. Let's see how this goes. I don't really want it. But if I get it, it weakens him anyway, which should be nice. Cool. So 4 people join them. That's absolutely fine. Kinda knew that could happen. Right, let's raise some troops and let's go. Right, so raise our troops in here. I know I was like, I want us to not be at war. I want us to be peaceful. And then I'm like, yeah, let's go to war. A little war wouldn't hurt. But anyway, I'll let this guy be in charge. He's an organizer, so we can move around quicker for now. We have Kettle, great-grandson. Wonderful. It's going to be 56 days for the siege. Do a little siege here, and then we'll move to the next one. A strange noise. I arrived back at my stronghold after a long, lonely walk. Another year passed, another year older. I was born this day 69 years ago. The older I get, the more I cherish the relationships I've cultivated over the years. So it saddens me I've not heard from my wife or any of my friends today. I trudge along to my chambers, loneliness impeding my lazy feet, when I hear a clang and hushed whispers from down the hallway. What a surprise! All my nearest and dearest friends have come together to wish me well as I begin this next year of my life. There was even an entire table laden with saffron cakes, my favourite. Here I was thinking that everyone had forgotten about me. I cannot believe that my wife went to all the trouble of arranging this in secret. I had not a clue such a thoughtful surprise was being planned at all. My friend Ube approaches me, struggling to carry 3 beautifully wrapped packages. Ever the trickster, he says, I've 3 gifts here for the choosing. One shall be yours. Which shall it be? I thought it was customary at birthdays for the person who's having the birthday to get the gifts, not just get one of 3 choices, but I will choose the large gift. I got a hammer? Wonderful. We have a grandson called Gandalfer. And we have now upgraded our Norse Warhammer to an Oster Warhammer. Wonderful. Even more prowess on that. We're at a whole 9 prowess due to many, many negatives. But okay. March your way over here. Let's defeat that army. We got them to break their siege, which was really my objective of heading over there in the first place. Child of my dynasty, Gur. He is a giant. Wonderful. Giant appears to be the trait that's getting passed around the most. We're going to try and leave as many people in our prison as possible, by the way, after this war. The reason being, if we leave them in prison, then we can revoke their titles if they're landed. Also, this is a defensive war, right? Yes. Technically, we're defending because they are attacking. They refused a rightful revocation, so therefore they're attacking us. It's an interesting way of phrasing it, isn't it? But works for me. Head in here. Defeat this army. I don't even know if we're at war with this army. I've defeated them now. Son has learned a language. Okay. And I got their siege. Yeah, so I must not have been at war with them. They must just be hostile. No, they are attacking me. I just didn't get any war score for defeating them. But then they were sieging this. You doing multiple wars at the same time? Yeah, you are. Okay. Where's the rest of your army? Oh, this is your army. I see. Head over here. Siege. This is 6 months. This might be worth a lot. More people might join as allies. Ingmar. We have a great-grandson who's a giant. Okay, I'm noticing a pattern here. Converted faith. Oh, that reminds me of what I forgot to do. First of all, new faith. Let's convert the faith here. Second of all, we can convert the culture somewhere. How about here? It's somewhere I'm planning to get eventually, so we'll convert the culture there. Right. Siege. We're hostile to that person. Well, that seems good. He's the person we're at war against. Let's go win a battle. 100% war score because we captured the leader of the war. Viable prisoners taken by all war participants will be released. However, we are also imprisoning a bunch of people, so... Right, cool. Disband. We gained legitimacy for that. Right, that's fine. Anyone still landed? Oh, also... Nothing there. Anyone still landed? Yes, this is what we're after. Fantastic. So now, I can be like, you appear to be a different religion. I'm going to revoke your titles. All of them. Right. Next, you. You appear to be a different religion. I'm going to revoke all of your titles. And then, I'm going to do it again. Huh. It's under siege? Oh. I'm going to do it again in a minute. Right, then I'm going to revoke your title. Yours are also under siege? Okay. Then I'm going to revoke your titles. Wonderful. Then, I'm also going to revoke your titles. Which is also allowed. Wonderful. Then I think we're pretty good. Okay. What war are you in? War against the tyranny of you. You're defending against these guys. Can I get you to, like, end your war? No, I could force this guy to end his war, though, couldn't I? There is one that's... Yeah, demand surrender and vassal war. Sure. I'm not really asking, I'm more telling you to do that. Nope. Never mind, he ignored me. He is in my prison, however. What's this? Oh, I have a new throne? I have a fine throne. Wonderful. It looks much the same as the old throne, but apparently it's a little bit more prestigious. Right, so now we have some land in here. You know what I might do? I might just give this away now. So, let's go find... Also, can I take any other land off of the people in here? Like, can I take your land? Maybe. Yeah, I would like to take the Jarldom of Lithuania off of you, please. Let's see what they say. They said no. Alright, well. You know how this goes. We raise our troops, we go to war. New marshal required. The new marshal is going to be this guy for now. Right. Raise our troops. And once more, we go to war. Against the same people as last time, basically. Well, some of the same people. What? Oh, I was going to ask what that was, but it's gone. We are also above our limit, but that's okay. We have 50% war score? Why? Oh, because I've already got our heir. From the previous war, I already have our heir in prison. We have our grandson, Toki. Fantastic. Nothing I need to worry about there. Continue our siege. This court now speaks Anglic. That's Danelaw, which barely exists last time. Yep, still barely exists. What's funny is they speak Anglic, but England speak... well, actually, they might speak Anglic. They do. But they're the Welsh Anglo-Saxons. That's what I was remembering. Yes. Right. Over here. Oh, I'm about to have your capital. Okay, I got your capital. Is that the army we're against? Might be. It's definitely an army we're against. Edmundur, grandson. Okay, let's fight it. I lost stress because somebody else got angry. Keep chasing. Hogney is now my player heir. Oh, that has some things we need to look at there. He's not terrible. He's not the worst player heir I've ever seen. Why is Hogney our player heir? Is he winning in the main election? Hogney. By vote score? He is indeed. Hogney is 18 and he's Herculean. That's pretty good. Is that why they're voting for him? Yeah, and they think that other people are a vile heretic. Wait, oh, you're supporting Driffa. I see. Who's supporting Hogney? There's Hogney. Why are you supporting Hogney? You don't like this person because he's too old. That's fair, he is too old. Oh yeah, we have the other guy. You're 18 now? Wait, I missed... That was many years of your life. Yeah, you, my dear friend, you are going to be second in line to this thing. I do, however, need to force you to be a commander to do that. 13. There we go. I think you'll get better. Also, I really like this. I really like Reeve, so I want to keep it going. Right. Back over here. Who are we hostile to? Like all of this. Okay, head in here. People might join the war against me as an enemy. 3 months left on this. Freedom and friendliness. Queen Ingeborg has been uncharacteristically friendly towards me lately. Perhaps she's trying to release this guy from my prisons. Yeah, alright. Githa has been murdered. No. Shocking. And I've just released this person. Wonderful. Okay. We're almost there. Oh, grandson is... we now have another great-grandson. You want me to take this person as a concubine? Alright. We have pretty much an open door policy for concubines. That's fine. Do we have taken war score? We do. Wonderful. Because they haven't sieged anything of ours, I assume. You making the run for my capital? It's a bold move. Nope, you're not. Not anymore. Golden obligations would get us a lot of money. I'm going to take cutting cornerstones, reduce the cost of things. We should probably do some buildings at some point. We're just a little low on funds right now. They did do the run to my capital. We might not need to fight them, actually. Let's change course. Yeah, I think I can just wait a day. There we go. Right. Force demands. We have captured them. Wonderful. Right. Now, we go back to our prisoners list and we just simply revoke more titles. So, Ustak. Oh. I didn't even realize you were in the war, but thank you for your titles. You. I don't even know where your land is, honestly. Oh, alright. That's mine. Person we actually declared the thing against. I'll have your titles. And then I'll have your other titles. Just collecting everything off of you. That's alright. Every Vitalist vassal, by the way, hates us every single time we do this. Like, they truly hate us. Balder is now our player heir because we've got enough votes by ourselves to choose our heir. Hey, that's a way to choose your heir. Control every single piece of land yourself, and then you control all the development. It's crazy. It's a fantastic strategy. I mean, if it didn't come with the minus 100% income, it would be flawless. I still can't take your titles? How are you still in a war? Okay. What war are you in? War against the tyranny of this the person's dead. Witchery and salvation? What commotion is this? A crowd led by the baying voice of Vassal is circling some unfortunate soul. Pushing through, I finally discover Riffer defiantly defending himself even as Bodil's voice rings out even louder. And furthermore, the moment you stepped outside to gather plants for your so-called craft, the cursed Garthariki Boyle started ravaging our lands. You are clearly the cause, you obnoxious swain. Riffer jabs a finger and fires back as the crowd mutters angrily. This is quickly getting out of hand. So Riffer's a witch and we imprison him. Let's think this all through. Cease your baseless accusation, or perhaps if he gave up the craft. He could lose Herbalist, but that's what makes him good. Let's think this through. Witch isn't a bad trait. In fact, it's virtuous to us, so let's think this through. Well, we gained Witch, but it is a virtuous trait, so that's kind of good in a way. This is low durability. Oh, repair it then. That's fine. Right. Disband our army. We now have 18 holdings. Anything else I can revoke over here? Yeah? Alright, revoke it. The banners are called once again. Alright. You know what I think we're going to do? We're going to leave it for this episode. I've left us in a situation I'm unhappy with, but that's okay. Next time, we're going to continue revoking all of these titles, and eventually we're going to hold all the titles which are of a different faith, and we can then give them out to people we want to have them. But, you know, not this time. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.